Alright, hey guys, welcome back to another unboxing, and today we're gonna do some camera unboxings. So this is the Phopik's tripod, or Phopik tripod, and I believe this around $150 to $200 depending on where you're gonna get it. And yeah, it's pretty pricey actually. It's more pricey compared to the Manfrotto. And from what I have seen, this kind of looks like the Manfrotto as well, because we do have that. It's not mine, but we do have it here in the studio. But yeah, this kind of looks like that. So we're gonna unbox it together. So looking at the bag itself, it's actually well made. It's made of really good quality. So opening it up, so it's actually pretty weighty as well. But this is the tripod itself. Actually, it's pretty big also. Let's put this aside and let's look at getting some manuals. And it says tripod use manual as well. So yeah, and you're getting some tools also. And looking at the tripod itself, so yeah, my first impressions is it's pretty nicely built. Actually, it's made of all metal, and definitely kind of feels premium, so that's cool. I'm kind of liking the overall look of this. As you guys can see, it's pretty nicely finished. It has that kind of textured finish. It's not your usual, you know, metal kind of finish. It has that kind of ridges. It's kind of like anodized kind of finish, which is nice. And yeah, one major feature of this Phopik tripod, it has actually a monopod inside. So we're actually also gonna try to test it. But actually, you know, it's quite weighty, but it's not that bad. You can still definitely bring this with no problems. So here at the side, you actually have a bag. So we're gonna try to open it up from this side, but this seems to be your ball head. Let's try to open it up. So look at that, guys. Whoa, look at this. That looks really cool. You know, this is not a main brand of kind of tripod, but you know, from the get-go, I'm pretty impressed with the overall build quality. It's pretty weighty also. So yeah, it does come with this kind of bag, which will protect your ball head, which is nice. And let's put this aside. So ball heads are useful nowadays because yeah, you want that control, especially when you're doing some portrait mode with your phone. So it's really popular nowadays. So yeah, let's try to stand it actually. In fairness, like, I think this is maybe better built compared to the Manfrotto that we have in the studio. So I kind of, you know, feel that the build quality is there for a $200 tripod. So it's made of plastic, but actually the ball head itself is pretty big, and you have that logo as well at the top. So it's actually pretty big. So that is definitely nice. So let's try to feel out the whole, you know, build. Oh, this is made of metal as well. So yeah, it has some weight to it also when you turn it. That's impressive. Yeah, it has some weight to it also when you turn it around. So this really feels positive, guys. And definitely it kind of feels like that. It kind of feels like in the price range. Actually, yeah, it has a bit of resistance to it. Actually, our Manfrotto, I think this feels better compared to our Manfrotto. Yeah, I didn't expect much, but yeah, it has some fluid head going on, as you guys can see. So I can maybe do some pannings on this, maybe do some B-rolls, which is nice. I didn't expect that it will have a kind of a fluid head going on, so you guys can see. I'm not sure if you can see it in camera, but yeah, you have an adjustment here also. So actually, guys, when you look at the base, you do get this kind of adjustment, and then after that you can get the base out. So it has that kind of lock than what you get with the, there you go. This is the base. Yeah, not the best built base. So it's just made of plastic, so definitely not the best. But I do like that you have this kind of lock, because I don't like to use coins on my tripods. I want that it's a quick, you know, kind of lock. And yeah, it has some weight to it also when you turn it here as well, so that's pretty cool. But yeah, I would want the base to be metal, but this is not a big issue for me. You know, I have used some plastic for several tripods. I didn't have an issue. And actually, the advantage of using plastic is when you bump it to your camera, it won't really hurt the camera or scratch the camera. And actually, you do get kind of a strap as well. And yeah, actually, you do have two adjustments here also. There is two adjustments, guys. Look at this. So actually, my other tripods doesn't have this. So this will really extend. This will be, I think, even taller compared to my other Manfrottos, which is Definitely a plus. All right, so let's look at the adjustment themselves. So here at the feet, so you do have that kind of quick locks. I do prefer this kind of lock, and you can, you know, just turn it once and then everything will be unlocked. And yeah, it goes pretty long as well. So here at the bottom, you do get a hook as well, so you can place some weights as well to your tripod. So yeah, let's try to stand it. So just a sample stand. So actually, yes, you can, you know, quick release. So actually not counting more extension from the top. This should be around, you know, 5 feet already. So after extending this, I think you can reach maybe even 6 feet or to 7 feet. So this is really a tall tripod, guys. And yeah, what I like about this is when you put some weights here, it will be easier to make it stable. So yeah, I'm pretty surprised with this, to be honest. So this, the ball head, guys, is definitely weighty and made of all metal. And I can see that this can be really stable. So really nice, I would say. Yeah, it definitely takes getting used to set up the monopod. So you now have a monopod from your tripod. That is cool. And definitely it has that looks as well. It's definitely a looker. And in terms of the grip, it's made of foam and definitely feels nice as well. So actually, yeah, pretty cool. I am surprised with this. You know, I got this as a freebie from something that I bought, and I didn't expect that it will be this nice. So that's actually really cool. I'm really happy about this. This is the Phopik tripod. $150. I definitely feel that this has that $150 kind of quality. It's weighty, it's made of metal, and everything just feels good. The ball head is heavy and you know, heavy duty as well. The legs definitely feels good as well. The metal feels good also. The finish is nice, has that anodized finish. The trims, that orange kind of trims, actually I thought that it will not look good from, you know, the photos, but now looking at personally, I do like the overall look. I like that there's some accent here. It definitely looks you know, more upscale, and I do like that this goes pretty tall. This is my tallest tripod now. This is around 7 feet, maybe even more. You know, I'm gonna test it you know, in landscape scenarios, and when it folds as well, it does fold really small. And you have a tripod also when you're gonna do some videos and go outside. So really versatile. I am really surprised with this. So yeah, I think I would recommend this, to be honest. I'm really surprised about the value. It's not the cheapest, but I think you are getting what you pay for. So that's the Phopik tripod. Of course, I'm gonna link them down in the comments description below if you want to get one. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with this. If you have additional questions for me on this, I'm gonna use it more. Let me know down in the comments below. This will be, you know, just your unboxing and first impressions. And if you, of course, learn something, leave a like and subscribe for more content like this in the future. And yeah, we're gonna unbox more stuff here. This channel will be more for the stuff that I cannot unbox in Zippo, because I want Zippo to be more of a review audio channel. So I guess it will be, it will have its niche. It will be for the other stuff that I cannot, you know, unbox in the Zippo channel. So if you're into that, we're gonna actually unbox maybe really popular gadgets, small gadgets that I cannot unbox in Zippo here. We are gonna get some really popular items from Lazada maybe, or yeah, everything in between, you know, non-audio related, non-tech related. Maybe, yeah, I'm gonna unbox it here. So yeah, if you are into that, consider subscribing, and see you guys in the next Zippo unboxing. Bye bye.